going for the record.
That's right.
One more, we break the record with Oklahoma, top 10 wins at home straight. Good that we got to see some of those long winning streaks. I think Nebraska, Florida State, and Oklahoma, all were after the 90s. And hopefully we'll be able to catch Miami for the all-time winning streak at home. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but you remember back in the 80s, they used to rank the top 10 places to play on television, and Clemson was always in the top 10. So it was great that we had that atmosphere back at Clemson. You know, a lot of people don't go to the games like they used to, but it was a great win for us.
Right. Well, ticket prices got something to do with that too. So
yeah, and Wi-Fi. A lot of people don't have Wi-Fi. That's the biggest complaint.
Yeah,
you hear a lot of people talking about. But yeah, so you know. Well, what's up, man? How you feel about the game?
Hey, man, I feel pretty good. You know, it was a good game. I felt really good in the first half. I'm going to be honest. I liked the play calling in the first half. Seemed like Brandon Streeter's being a little more creative with the offense, trying a little bit of things. I loved seeing the slants across the middle. Like, I don't know how long we've been asking for those to kind of, you know, come in. You know, so we did see a couple slants across the middle that hit. You know, we saw a couple seam routes today. You know, just some more creative play calling, some more wrinkles put into the offense instead of, you know, swing pass or screen passes or tunnel screens or, you know, whatever else passed behind the line of scrimmage. It was nice to see a little bit of more creativity. It was nice to see Clemson come out and really, you know, put the throttle down from Jump Street. You know, I think we scored touchdown on our first two drives. So that was nice to see. You know, I think it was the defense played really well tonight. Jeremiah Trotter, that dude's an absolute beast.
Yeah, he was all over the place tonight.
He's just getting better. He's absolutely amazing. I think we held Miami to under 100 yards total offense. Right. So you can't ask much more from the defense, right? The offense put the defense in some bad situations tonight, and that's why Miami got to 10 points. That was on the offense. That wasn't on the defense. You know, DJ had that fumble, and they picked it up and ran it down to the 5 or the 10-yard line, whatever it was, and then they punched it in on a running play. So I don't really count that on our defense. Our defense absolutely dominated the game for basically 4 quarters. You know, there was a couple times where, you know, they let what was that quarterback's name?
Was it Brown or
Brown? Brown's his last name. I don't know his first name. But Brown, their new quarterback, or their new starter, I guess, their freshman. Wasn't supposed to play much this year, but you know, with injuries and everything, they are playing him. He's got some wheels, man. If he breaks contain, he can hurt you. You saw him that first play in the second half, right? He ran for like 40 yards.
Ja'Carry Brown, I think that's how you say it.
Oh, okay, all right. Ja'Carry Brown, okay. But yeah, he's got some wheels. I think he's got a ways to go when it comes to you know, reading a defense and kind of attacking, you know, with his arm. But he is a super mobile guy. They started to bring Garcia in. You know, towards the end of the game, they started doing the quarterback hokey pokey, if you will. You know, they would bring Brown in to run the ball, and then they would bring Garcia in to throw the ball. So, Ja'Carry Brown,